Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Major HS-1. This is a package of 10 safe door hinge shims is what this is. This video will be reasonably brief. This is what that hinge shim looks like. I have to tell you, it feels like aluminum, and the fact that there was this finish on it tells me that it might be anodized over aluminum. It's obviously not magnetic. I wouldn't really think, though, that they would use aluminum as a base metal for a hinge shim on a safe door. Perhaps it's... I don't know. I will ask the manufacturer what it's made of, and I will update the extended description of these, because it's unclear to me what this is made of, but I'll update that. This video will hopefully prove beneficial in the sense of at least I'll provide dimensional properties. And then we'll look at supporting resources for this manufacturer. The OD of this hinge shim is 1.065, so 1 1/16 diameter. The ID, 0.448. The thickness, 0.01. Yeah. So a tenth of an inch. That's what that is. Okay. Let's switch to the screen view and let's take a closer look at some supporting information. If you've not hit subscribe yet, we would very much appreciate if you did, and hopefully you're enjoying this video. Now, let's get back to it. There's the item that we are looking at. Speaking of looking at it, let's look at some photos we have first. There's the packaging. Just trying to show you the edge of that. Package of 10. When you buy one, you'll get a pack of 10. These are the dimensions. Factory image out of the catalog showing where they're using the material. And like I said, I will update down the description when I get that answer. There is a product brochure that's below this video as seen here. This is going to allow you to look at all of the hinge shims. But they don't indicate what the base material is. I did try to call over to Major to see if I could find out what that base material is, but we'll update that. So that product brochure gets you down to where you can see all of the different combination of outside diameter, inside diameter, and thickness. I am not a safe person. I play a locksmith on television, but Savta, S-A-V-A-T-A, if I were to go to Aloha's website, Savta, yeah, I'm an Aloha member, but I'm not a Savta member. Safe and Vault Technicians Association. What I'm trying to say is I don't speak safe very well at all. I have an understanding of how combination locks work, how safes are handed with butterfly style hinges, which is being shown here. In fact, it's really neat. You can swing that door open and it swings on this vertical axis of pivoting as well, allowing you to really get that door out of the way. So if you're into safes, you might want to get into Savta. This handy assortment contains 10 each of 9 different precision. Oh, brass right there. Brass. Excellent. Okay, brass it is. And I just sent them a message letting Major know that I found that it was a brass-based material. I didn't consider the possibility that they would have been brass. Obviously, brass is something. Brass is a self-lubricating material that I wouldn't have expected to see used as a hinge shim on such a heavy item, but like I said, I'm willing to admit my ignorance when it comes to the world of safes and vaults. There is a kit that you can buy here, the HSK-10, that will give you a variety of them. I would imagine if you service safes, you might be interested in that. It would be nice if they had a chart here of the different colors, but apparently it's going to be referred to based on what's happening here and the color of what you're dealing with. So obviously red is going to be the HS-1. One side was mill brass. Now I know what it's made of. The other side is red. So yeah, it says red there. You can see red, brass, blue. Well, red, brass, blue, red, brass, blue. There you go. All right, now there is a link below this video, as seen here, to the manufacturer's page, right there. That link is going to allow us to review not only all of the major products that we sell by means of this horizontal navigation, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. I would absolutely recommend that you review the full product catalog, because it will certainly be full of other items that you may find interesting. If you're a locksmith, a security integrator, someone who's a handyman who works on doors, there is no question that there will be something in this catalog that you'll at least say to yourself, I need to bookmark this catalog. If you are a locksmith, let's take a look at this. I'll give an example of each of those areas. A locksmith might be interested to know that Major makes capping tools. They've got a Corbin Russwin capping tool, interchangeable core capping tool, and a Sargent interchangeable core capping tool. If you are a security integrator, someone who works improving the security of your client's doors, you might very likely want to know about Super Strikes. Could be an example of that. That falls into the locksmith and handyman department as well. Key traps. This would be a good example. If you need to get a key outside of this box, if you need to remove a key that's contained inside this box, you'll need two individuals, assuming two individuals, with two different keys to operate that box. That would be an example. If you're a handyman, what you might like to know about would be the HIT 44. The HIT 44 is a I want to pull up the cut sheet. The problem is the HIT 44 is such a common item, a part number. There we go. You might have a client who needs a deadbolt added to a door, and the HIT 44 allows you to drill that. Most handyman type people that do door work will insist on having a lock installation kit, and that's what a HIT 44 is. Let's wrap up this video on camera. And that's one thing that Major does really well. They have a variety of different odds and ends, so to speak. But I have, we routinely sell their material. We sell their security hardware. We sell their locksmithing material. Last week, someone bought both of those capping tools, in fact. It was not too long ago that I sold someone a HIT 44 with the carbide multi-spur bit. A gentleman ordered a fixture, a template for drilling the electrical raceway for a Schlage CO series, maybe a CO 200. Odd items if you don't get into that unusual hardware, but for people that get into it, they're quite typical and common. I could only recommend that you do consider bookmarking that catalog. No one has the line that they have, and Major is thankfully very busy. And I'll tell you this about Major. They're simple, no nonsense, straightforward. You send them a PO, they're looking to pull that stuff and get it shipped out. They generally have a reasonably low lead time. When we drop ship, we try to keep material here. Most certainly we try to keep the common material here to just keep that material moving, flowing, tracking numbers shipped, headed to you. A lot of people realize, oh, I've got 6 locks to drill and I got to do that tomorrow. So it's not unusual to get a need for someone to need that tool The flip side of that is people realize, oh, in 3 months I'm going to have 20 doors to prep for mortise pockets and function holes, so we're able to get all those tools put together for them and get it all shipped out. Any questions on the HS-1 from Major or any other Major product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you. Thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.